the silver bullets for fitness, the things that will solve your fitness problems in seconds. These are the only things you need to know and execute against. I don't know about you, but my life is really getting complicated at the moment and just feels full on. You might be able to hear I've had a little bit of a cold, so I'm probably overly grumpy, and maybe that's why this will turn into a bit of a rant. Let's see what happens. So I am in Project Simplify, okay? I declare that 2024, September the 13th, I am in Project Simplify, which means I need to boil down the actions that I need to take to actually get me the results and not think about anything else. Put the blinkers on and really focus. I think the cool kids call it monk mode. And I know it's going to be a battle, and I'm going to have to fight every single inch to actually reclaim and declutter my life, because for me, and maybe this will reflect on your fitness journey, I certainly hope it can, that's why I'm saying it. Too many work things going on, full-time corporate job, trying to set up this fitness business. I've got face-to-face PTs that I train morning and evening, and I'm trying to put a lot of effort into this Fit Lean Dad group as well, and really try and launch that strong runner protocol to get people into the group, and hopefully some of them will require the bits that I can add on for a fee. Everything else is free, obviously, and I'll touch on those at the end like I do in all my videos, just to highlight. It's my son's hairband, by the way, don't ask. Just to highlight kind of where I can give you additional support. So what am I ranting about? Maybe this is your fitness journey, and your life, like mine, like I've just described, is overly complicated and a bit of a mess when it comes to your health outcomes and your health goals. You're not where you want to be. Now, spoiler alert, no one's kind of really where they want to be, but people are obviously further ahead or further behind. If you're further behind and you need to put more effort and energy into it, this is the video for you. And hopefully my kind of share there will help you to understand that I understand where you're at, even if I'm maybe a little bit further ahead in my fitness journey, and I understand how to pull these levers. Let's dive into it. There are only really a few things that we value in life. Health, time, and relationships are probably the things that we actually value. Everything else are enablers to allow those three things to happen. Hopefully having awesome adventures with awesome people. I guess that's what we're all trying to achieve in one way, shape or form. So what are these silver bullets? Or let's not call them silver bullets, let's call them high leveraged activities that you can zoom in on. They're basically the things that I talk about all the time. It's the only things that I include in my programs and courses. Do not switch off because you've heard my stuff previously. Let's run through them because maybe you aren't getting them right. Number one is something I don't speak about that much, but is absolutely vital the more and more I sort of get wise in the ways of the world. That's an alarm to go to bed. I'll say that again, an alarm to go to bed. Going to bed early is basically a win in every aspect of your life. You're much less at risk to do stupid shit because you're not drunk, because you're not in the pub, because you have to be at home so you can actually go to bed. You're more likely to get up early, you're more likely to execute against all the goals that you have that are actually going to drive you forward. So, you know, if there's one thing that I wish I'd implemented as a younger man, it would be get myself to bed at a decent hour so I can get a proper amount of sleep. And I think it was Charles Poliquin who said something that I thought, probably not science backed, but I thought really interesting, which is the way to think about it is every hour before midnight counts as 2. So you get 2 points for every hour before midnight, and after midnight it's just 1 point. So you want to get the wins in before midnight and then get up early and smash your day. That's my view. Number one, alarm to go to bed. Number two, protein first. So if there's one thing that's helped me that I didn't do for years and years and years to actually build muscle and have lots and lots of energy through the day, it's prioritizing protein and hitting my protein target. Enough said, I talk about that one a lot. It's in all my programs. Number three might not be a surprise, building muscle. I wish that I'd understand the mechanics of building muscle much earlier in my fitness journey, even my professional fitness journey. It took me way too long to understand the mechanics of building muscle and how you actually need to do it. It's all in the Strong Runner Protocol if you haven't got there yet. And that you need to prioritize building muscle. Firstly, you look awesome, you feel good. Secondly, you've got those longevity outcomes. Thirdly, you just are able to take on more calories, which when you want to have fun in life, it's nice to have a big reservoir that you can pour into that you know is not going to push you down that slippery slope to fatness, ill health, whatever it might be. Number 4, imperfect action. Taking action is the only thing that you need to think about. We have become so cerebral, seeking knowledge about things without being able to then take action against them. We're seeking all these different answers to a solution without actually implementing anything. And we just go round and round and round in circle of trying to find a different way of doing the same thing without actually trying to do it. Okay? Imperfect action is the most important thing. Just doing something, whether you're right or wrong in that action, is going to help you more than seeking more answers and filling up your brain. We need to understand how to take action against our goals. Simple as that. Okay, that's probably the biggest barrier. My own life, the guys I coach, generally, we're too cerebral. We're stuck up here. We need to do stuff. It's turning into a rant. Number 5. Everything is a skill that can be learned. This one is a bit ethereal and a mindset shift for me and hopefully you, but having the mechanics of thinking through that everything is a skill if you boil it down enough. Oh, that guy's charming. Okay, how do I boil that down into being a skill? What are the things that are associated with charm? He looks people in the eye, he smiles, he listens, he says really nice things, he knows how to communicate really well. These are lower level skills boiling all the way down to actions you can take if you want to be more charming. So everything is a skill you can learn. And I gave you a random example there to try and join the dots. Fitness is 100% a skill. 100% a skill. If you want to be a bodybuilder on stage, yeah, you need to set yourself a 5-year, 6-year, 7-year target of doing that and break it down to what you need to be doing every single day. And it will look dramatically different to what you're doing now, which is why you haven't got the outcome. Okay, everything is a skill that can be learned. Computer's going to sleep. Number 6, the final one. In order to do anything with any level of success, you need a clear goal. Okay? And of the hundreds at this point of guys that I've spoken to about fitness and improving their fitness outcomes, getting fitter, getting stronger, getting better at running, dropping fat, mental health, getting out of a rut, whatever it is, getting motivation to do stuff, being there for their family, being a better father, it all starts with a clear goal that needs to be a medium-term goal. That's the way I sort of break this one down. So we've all the bigger long-term goals are naturally quite ethereal. They're up there in the cloud. But what we need to take action against is a really clear goal. Everyone comes to me and say, I want to lose a bit of belly fat. I want to be fitter. I want to get a bit more motivation. They're not goals. They're statements about a direction that you want to move into. Great. That's a starting point. You need to do the 10 steps to actually define what the goal is, or 5 steps, or 3 steps. If someone says, I want to lose belly fat, okay, how heavy are you? What's your body fat percentage, roughly speaking? And what number do you want to get to? Okay, that is the goal, the difference between those two numbers. That's what you need to target. That's what you need to take action against. And that's what you're going to measure against. You need to start being objective about things in your life. Because if you're not, the chance of you achieving those things are pretty unlikely. Okay, we don't randomly hit our protein target. We don't randomly suddenly drop fat. Not in this day and age when you get marketed by every food product out there, using psychologists to really hit you with things that you're going to be tantalized by. Okay, there's too many distractions out there to succeed without objective goals. Okay, measures that you're putting in place every day, week, month, year to ensure you're moving forward. Okay, this has turned into a bit of a rant. I'm not disappointed about that. Hopefully the message is hard hitting and hopefully you're on the same page. I need to sort my stuff out. I really do. I need to do more to build this group forwards. I need to do more to build my coaching business. I need to do more to align myself, and I need to simplify what's going on in my life so I can actually take action against the goals that I think and talk about as being a priority. How can you use that statement? Well, what are the things in your life around your health and fitness, if you're listening to this channel, that you talk about but aren't moving anywhere closer to? Get real, get serious, get a plan together, get some objective measures in place, and get some actions that you're going to take on a daily basis. Okay? Sounds simple, isn't easy to do. Okay? Simple, hard, that's the way to move forwards. Cool, I'm going to end it here. The two things I can help you with. So everything in the group is free. Yeah. If you haven't unlocked the levels to see all the courses, drop me a DM, we'll sort that out. Okay. I don't want you to hold you back or gatekeep anything. I just want you to engage in the group and be part of the community. And if you're not, and I haven't heard from you at all, you've been around for a little while, then maybe you're going to see the door. All the information, all the ideas, all the support that I provide here is absolutely free. The two things that I charge for that I can help you with, one is personalization and the other is accountability. There are two things that you need to get right anyway. Okay, so even if you don't pay someone to do it or pay someone else, not me, you still need to sort those things out. So you need to take the information, you need to personalize it so you're able to take action against it. Okay, so you have to do that. And you need to have some accountability in your life, otherwise you will not succeed. Okay, you need to have someone you're talking to who's saying, Nick, make sure I do this, make sure I do this, make sure I do this. And adapt the direction of travel to get the result quicker. Those are the things that I support with. Those are the things I charge for. Everything else is absolutely free. Obviously, you can do accountability by yourself and you can personalize the information and take action against it. Happy days. If you need help and want support from a coach, get in touch. I will see you on the next one.